Like that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What are you up to, mate? What are you up to? Hey guys, Veggie Gamer back and we're back to playing Yandere Simulator Veggie Nights. It's been a little while, but we are going to do a bloomin' post today. But Nights, if you're new to the channel, hey, I used to do a lot of poses for Yandere Simulator Veggie Nights, and we're going to be bringing them back now. Sorry that it's been such a long time. I had to have a long break from it, but we're back now. We're going to be. This one's almost like a suggestion. End of the Blair Witch Project. But yes, it's just an idea that I had, and I thought it'd be nice, a nice reference to people who've been following the development of this game for a long time. So let's do it, shall we? But right, before we get started, try to get this video to exactly 100 likes. Let's get on with the show, muffins. Don't kiss me. Get away from me, you bloomin' muffins. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be having a quick look at the library, because I'm pretty certain this has not been updated for... It has not been updated for a long time. Now, Veggie Nights, if you look at the quality of the rooms that have been added in the past, like, couple of years to Yandere Simulator, the quality has clearly gone up a lot, Veggie Nights, and which suggests to me that at some point the library is also going to be getting an overhaul, and I've got a little request idea, Z. What's this? Woo! For the lovely Kuudere's room by having a couple of posters. Very nice, because libraries obviously will have signs saying keep quiet. Oh my goodness, indecisive Kunta. And Sakura, I think that's her name. Anyway, yes, the libraries will have like signs like saying please be quiet and like please return books and all that sort of balls on toast. But yes, man, I thought that why not reference something which only old school Yandere Simulator fans will remember. The bloomin' library bros, who I used to call Question Kun, and this guy used to stare at this book for ages. So we're going to attempt, very nice, to make some posters. Now, if this is the first post video of mine that you've seen, I try to get quite inventive with how I actually make the posters, and so I need something white to start. Oh, actually, we could use one of the counsellors. That's not a bad bet. You know what, guys? Change of plan. I'm not too pleased with that. That is actually one of the counsellors attempting to be a background of a poster. But then I was just thinking if there's going to be something a bit better, and I think there is, guys. I'm actually going to be doing this instead. So what we're going to do is we need to make the artist himself tiny and his left wrist gigantic. Whoa! Okay, I'm screwing up. Hang on, right. So we want to go into left arm, wrist, and just keep on scaling up that hand. And then eventually we want to make the rest of the body so small that it goes inside the pad. You can be very creative with this pose mode, Veggie Nights. All it takes is a bit of practice. So I guess what we'll do now is we will shrink him in now. So if I do root, it'll change the entire thing, including the pad. And so what we actually had to do is do it gradually. It's fine. It doesn't take too long as you've got the degree of change on up to 10. And just make the rest of him absolutely minuscule. To the point where we can just rotate it. In fact, we should be able to just rotate it now. Yeah, so just trying to work out what the best way of doing this is. Root and then make it all down to around the size that we want the poster to be. Like around there, I would say. That's perfect, that's perfect. Now we want to shift him over to here. And now I want to curl the body round. So what we'd have to do then, if we want to curl the body round, is go to wrist and rotate it away from the rest of the body. There we go. And now rotate everything around. And now lower it down. Rotate it towards Raul-chan. And a little bit more like this. Oh my goodness, this is fiddly, but it should look very nice if we can get it spot on. Okay, get it into the wall now. Root! Over you go. Wonderful. And now, yeah, this is the point where we want to try and get that wrist completely... It doesn't have to be completely spot on straight, but it does need to look at least like it's flush to the wall. And it's easier said than done, which most things are, to be fair. I never really understood that term. Most things are easier said than done. Surely. I am not touching anything more. I feel like that is as close as we're going to get it. Yeah. Okay, so now we need to go into wrist, get rid of that thumb. No, you need to go into left fingers, thumb, and get rid of that thing. And now hopefully the pad will remain. There we go. And that sleeve I am willing to live with. Unless I can get rid of that by moving... No, because that'll shrink the pad as well if I change the arm. That is as good as I'm going to get, as we're going to get. So I need another artist and do the same. And I think that the other poster is going to be here. And one is... I think one's going to be like, you know, doing like a shush pose, and then I think the other one's going to be no eating in the library, I think we'll do. So we may actually need in America. So we need your tray of foods, dudes. Yeah, that's going to be perfect. So we'll have you. Then I need another artist. There's another artist right there. And then we need 2 male students, preferably without items, to be our lovely library bros. But yes, this is currently the plan. I need to do that again now. Balls. I mean, guys, what I was just saying about practice makes perfect. I did that second pad so much faster. And so once you get used to doing it, particularly with the axis, I think if the rotation, I should say, if you make sure that you know which direction it's going to be rotating, whether you control each control, it is so fast to do it. Now, I want... Pango, although I did admittedly turn him into disappointed muffins, to be one of our boys. One of our boys, our bros. So here we go. We'll start with this one. Oh god. I mean, that's so much better than the other poster. I think I might actually go and get another artist and redo this. Actually, I should be able to just restart it. So either way, we'll start by doing this poster first. So the idea is like, because obviously with Yandere Simulator, you can't really add in any more students now because of like the layout of the school and the classes and everything. But this would be the idea of maybe they were previous year students. So that would explain why their posters would still be here. In fact, what we might do, we might actually do a third poster with Kuudere as well. That's not a bad idea. I think we will do that, and so I'll have to go and grab someone to dress up as her, because I don't want to actually use her herself. This guy had blonde hair. Oh god, how do I make yellow? Oh god. There we go, fantastic. Blonde hair, and he had turquoise eyes. As I remember... because some of you may be disagreeing with me here. As I remember, their eye colour would change from time to time. Okay. Okay, that's cool. So that looks like we got our bro there. Now, obviously, we want it to be flat. But really, we should... actually, that's not a bad start. Nah. What pose do we want him to be in? I want him to be holding a book in front of his face and doing the shush pose. So I don't know what animation would be good for that. I mean, this right here isn't the worst starting pose. Actually, I guess holding book would be the great would be a great starting pose. So I'll find that, and then we will play around with his arm, and then make him completely flat. Add him reading book. Okay, we can play around with that a lot. So stop, spine, bring it up so he's sitting upwards. Did I stop animation? Stop animation. Spine. Like that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What are you up to, mate? What are you up to? Root. Excuse me. Rotating forward. I mean, that's not bad there. So what I'm going to do then, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab his eyes and bring him across to like there. Degree of change down. Left eye the same, like that. And I can't do facial expression for... oh no, I can do facial expression for guys. Don't know why I thought I couldn't. Oh no, hang on. Facial expression. Edit face you can't do. That's okay. I don't need that anyway. So face, eyebrows, curl them round. Just a simple way of making him look a bit annoyed. Not too annoyed, not too annoyed. We don't want to look psychotic. There we go. Perfect. So I'll slide the book into his hand, and then with his left hand, we'll do a shushing pose. Now, that will take a while to do that, so I won't make you suffer through that. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get him into position now. So we need to get rid of his legs first. So, right leg, put it inside him, like so. Very, very easy to do this. There we go. That's okay, because it's going to be flat to the wall. I'm not even sure what that is. Is that his shoe? Left leg. Scale it all the way in. That's going to be absolutely fun, because that's going to be in the wall. And now we want to flatten him out. Now, the nice thing about flattening people out on this is that it does kind of like... It plays with the lighting in a way that it makes them not look realistic. And actually, that's kind of what we want, because it's going to be a printed version of him. We don't want it to look completely perfect. Right, so I'm not exactly sure what's happened. I was playing around with the settings to try and get rid of the shadow, and it worked to an extent, but it's now changed his hair white. And so what we're going to do, we're going to change to this dude, unfortunately. Which is no problem. Whenever I go back to the hair now, it's white, and so that's fine. So we've got Question Kun here instead. Just bring him down a little bit. There we go, perfect, perfect. Now we need to go and get a book, and then his right arm we're going to be a bit fiddy. Oh, I did cheat a little bit. He is actually coming out, guys. Actually, now that I have turned those settings down, let's see if squishing him does make it look a little bit better. I think that's going to have to do. It's a shame I can't flatten him, but with this lighting effect where it's really affecting how much you're going to see the character, and so that's okay like this. We'll go and get him his book, then we'll pose his left arm, and then we'll get onto the other one. But yeah, it's a bit fiddly now, because it used to be the case that the lighting didn't really affect that sort of thing. Come here, Ruda. But yeah, it doesn't look quite good. So he is going to be coming off. Oh, hello, your hair's gone white as well. Bizarre. Okay, when you use the old school haircuts, which aren't actually characters in the game, so it's not a problem. For some reason, some of them have their hair coloured white when you change the... I was playing around with the shadows and the outline, I think. And yeah, that happened, which is very, very strange. And I'll put the book in his hand, and then we'll get on to the other one. Now, you know what? I'm not going to pose. I'm not going to pose the other arm doing shushing thing. I think that's fine as it is. It does look a little bit strange on the other side, with the tiny little artist there. But that's fine though. It's only this side that we care about. So that's one poster done. Excellent, excellent. I think we will limit it to just doing the two bros. But maybe like if Yandere was to consider doing putting in posters into the library, maybe a Kuudere one could be there as well. But I do think it'd be nice for these two characters as an Easter egg for old school Yandere Simulator followers. It would be nice. There must be an annoyed pose. Obviously, there's like the disappointed pose. Maybe we should just go with a disappointed pose. So we'll go with disappointed muffins, which is hero camera pose. And then we will put a tray of food next to him to indicate it's saying no eating. So there we go, perfect. Get him. Oh no, his hair's the hair's going to be broken again, isn't it? Thinking about it, if it's changed all the students in the school's hair. Oh no, we're fine. Thank goodness. God knows what happened there. Seriously, that's very bizarre. But as this haircut isn't available in the game, it shouldn't really be that much of a problem. So we need to make these eyes a little bit greener, a little bit, because they're sort of turquoise. With the other guy, with Question Kun, I call him. His eyes would change colour between builds, and so I don't mind him having turquoise eyes as well. Very, very simple to do this, as we're not playing around with the limbs. Oh, we need to stop animation first. I don't think you used to be able to do changing the route whilst they're still animated. Oh no, yes, of course you could. Of course you could. Flatten them out. Not too much, so it doesn't cause that horrible effect to happen again. Bring him up. We need to get rid of his legs, of course. And then we'll put a tray of food next to him. Oh, damn it, I rotated instead. Always good to use the reset button when you do the wrong option, because then you can start off without it. Because once you start rotating things can get very, very confused. So if you do accidentally do the wrong control, press reset. And it's also why you want to back out, because when I back out, it's saved, which means that when I press reset, nothing changes. So whenever you're happy with something, if you back out and go back in, you can't undo it by clicking on the reset thing, which is very, very useful. So, I need to go back into root, make them a little bit chunkier, because like I said, I don't want that horrible effect to occur. There we go. Move them up. And whenever you move people up and down with positioning, often it will stretch them. So I'm just going to make him shorter again. Yeah, you see he started to get a bit stretched then. There we go. Over to one side. Obviously with the lighting, it's starting to get shadowed because he's right next to the wall. So there we'll do fine. And then go and get a tray of hamburgers in America. And then I guess we're done, guys. A bit of a messy pose today, but to be fair, it's been a while since I've done poses, and also this lighting effect. It has made making these flat objects a bit tougher. And I couldn't see an option in the options to fix that. Stop. But then again, you know, the pose mode is like an addition. It's not like part of the main game. In fact, it's an Easter egg, isn't it? So there we go. Scale it up. Actually, I don't actually need to scale it up. I don't know why I'm doing this. Just move it above him. There we go. And that is our no eating in the library poster. There we go. With the guy not looking very impressed at some burgers. There we go. I like it. It's a messy pose. It's a messy pose, guys. This lighting effect has actually made it quite difficult. But I think that if we have like a be quiet poster, no eating in the library, and a please return your book on time poster, maybe for Kuudere, that could be very nice. The only problem with no eating is the fact that the cooking club will come in here and feed Kuudere, so she will be a bit of a hypocrite. But you know what? Who cares? That really doesn't matter. Guys, there's my post for the day. Bit of a strange one. I'm going to see it again if there is a setting that can improve this lighting. I've got it, guys. I've got it. Which means that we can make this pose look a little bit nicer. So now, go to root. Push him all the way back onto the paper. Rotate him forward. There we go. And there we go. That looks so much better. And now that you can see what I was saying about where when you flatten someone, it kind of like affects their outline. And I actually like that for this because it makes it look like it's drawn now. So that I like. The burgers, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get to at this point. The square is like basically surrounded by the other two squares, so it is quite difficult. I don't think I'm going to get to that. That's okay though. I'm absolutely fine with that. So now this one, this should look a lot better once we flatten this out. What am I controlling here? Yes, I've got the right one. Excellent. So flatten him up. Bring him forward. Rotate him back. Bring him forward again. Uh-oh. There we go. Rotate it sideways a little bit. There we go. Excellent. A little bit more this way. There we go. Right. Now push him back. And now that looks so much nicer now we change that lighting. And am I going to be able to move that book? It's going to be tough. Just trying to... Got it for a second. So to aim the camera so the A that you're controlling is the one that you want. Is that it? I don't know if that's going to be it. It is! Oh, fantastic. And with that, that looks so much nicer now. Scale it down. There we go. Much better. Much, much, much better. Oh my goodness, that looks so much better. Thank goodness I found that setting. I better go and show you exactly which setting it is. Just to get rid of that. I mean, the effect that it does is actually really nice. Unless you're trying to pose people. Oh god, how am I meant to do it? Okay. I can do it like this. Send it all the way through there. And now I should be able to grab it a lot easier. That's what she said. Even on me fun bags. Oh no. Oh no. I can't grab it at all now. Oh god, how have I done this? Well, that's now screwed then. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get this, guys. I think it's out of my reach, unfortunately. That's not going to help, is it? No. Well, there you go, guys. That's the end of the post. Damn it! Well, it looked good for a second before I decided to move in America. Sakura, if that's indeed your name. But this one I'm really pleased with. It looks like a flat poster and everything. And yeah. That's my idea for the library club. Damn it! Why did I have to do this at the end? It's been a while since I've done a post, guys. So that's my justification. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna move over now. We can't end like this. We can't end like this. Yeah. Here we go. And now have that one. Yes. There we go. Perfect. And now can I grab it? I cannot. Balls. Any cooks around? Yes! Oh, perfect timing, cook again. Right, stop there. Stop animation. We're going to do this lightning fast. Right arm. It's usually the right arm that the objects are in. With the artists, it's a bit different because they have pencils as well. Position. Up like this. Flatten it out. Shrink it down. Flatten it out. Like that. And now, over with me. Boom. Rotate him round. Root. Rotate. Spin him round. Like that. And now up. Into position. There's Akane. There's Greenhead. Greeny green green, I think we call him. Okay, so we need to... That shouldn't be a problem. Yes, no, yeah. Left arm. No, right arm. Wrist. Position up a little bit more. There we go. And now, root. And up. And that is our no eating poster with, in America, standing out of the wall. But there we go, guys. That's what I was going for. The blooming table in the way, so I can't get a good shot of it. There we go. Damn it. Even that one's not perfect now, but it's fine. It's fine. God damn, I really messed up at the end there. It's fine. From a distance, that is exactly what I was after. Just ignore, in America, sticking out of the wall. Guys, if you've got any ideas for other posts that I should do, please let me know in the comments. This was messy, guys, but it is my first post in a while. And yeah, let me know what other posters you would have in the library. The library's going to get revamped, guys. I'm next to certain about that. And so, let me know in the comments what you hope it will be added. I reckon that maybe... Oh, no, you can take books out. I'm an idiot. Please like, subscribe, all the good stuff. I'm Veggie Gamer. What else do you have in libraries nowadays? Computers? Oh, no, who cares? Please like, subscribe, all the good stuff. I'm a Veggie Gamer. I completely screwed up at the end there, but it's fine because it looks fine now as long as you just ignore this monstrosity. And I'll see you next time.